The Joe Rogan Experience.
What you did in the Olympics with a broken neck is just nothing short of insane.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I didn't have a choice. I mean, what happened was I got thrown on my head in the first round
Pull
of
that
the Olympic
microphone
trials.
up close to you. There you go.
What happened was I got thrown on my head the first round of the Olympic trials, and I broke my neck and I didn't know it, so I kept wrestling. My arms were numb and my neck was in excruciating pain, and I wrestled through the semis and won, and then I had to go on to the finals and wrestle, and I won there. So I won the first round of the Olympic trials with my neck broken. I went home the next day, and I went to my doctor, and he took an MRI of my neck. He said, you have 4 discs, or 4 broken vertebrae and 2 discs sticking directly in your spinal cord. He said, you can't wrestle anymore. You're done. And I was devastated, man. I didn't know what to do. I figured I better get a second opinion. So I went to another doctor, and he said basically the same thing, but he said, when is the next round of the trials? I said, 6 weeks. He said, you know what, I might be able to get you ready by then. I said, what's your plan? He said, well, you're not gonna be able to train much. You're gonna have to let your neck rest and heal for the next 6 weeks, and it won't be completely healed, but it'll be healed enough that you can still go. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a doctor travel with you, and this doctor's gonna stick you with 12 shots of Novocaine in your neck 5 minutes before each one of your matches. He said, therefore, you won't feel the pain, you'll forget your neck is broken, and you'll wrestle more freely. But he said, I'm warning you, an hour after your matches are over, you're going to be in excruciating pain from the abuse your neck takes during those matches. And he said, are you okay with this? And I said, yes, and it worked.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a decision to make.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. I mean, there was no guarantee I was going to make the Olympic team in 2000 or 2004. This is my one time. This is my one shot.
Imagine those guys you beat.
Yeah.
Realizing a guy with a fucking broken neck just kicked my ass.
I never thought about that.
Like, not only did he beat me, not only did he win, he won with a broken neck. Amazing.
Yeah. So I went to the Olympics, and we did the same thing there.
Wow.
And I was able to get through it, and that's when I retired. And I retired for a few years, and that was that.
Did it heal up 100%, or has it always been fucking with you since then?
I always had problems with it, especially my motor skills in my hands. I broke my neck 4 more times in the WWE, and it got worse and worse. I mean, I have nerve damage in my neck. I lost 3 inches in both arms, and they atrophied because my neck was just so messed up. And I've had 5 surgeries, and none of them have really worked. I'm going to end up having to have fusion, which will be down the line.
Have you done stem cells?
I tried. It didn't work.
It didn't do it?
No.
Where'd you go?
I went to South America. I forget which country. I can't remember. Colombia.
Yeah.
Colombia, yeah.
Did you go to BioAccelerator? Did you go
Yes,
to that
I
place?
did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
A lot of athletes, a lot of fighters go down there.
Yeah, it didn't work for me.
Really?
Unfortunately.
Just so much damage, huh?
Yeah, just too much.
I wonder if you just kept going. Whew. So what's the extent of it now? Like,
you know what? I can't feel my pinky fingers. I have a lot of atrophy in my arms. I don't have a lot of strength. I can curl for like 20-pound dumbbells. When I do triceps, I can only push the weights about 60 pounds forward. It's just I don't have a lot of strength in my upper body, and so the thing is, if you look at my chest right here, you'll see there's a dip here.
yeah.
Okay, that's from my neck. That's a nerve that died and no longer have this muscle in my chest. I have a complete ripple through my chest. It'll never come back. And I'm afraid it's going to happen again, so I'm going to have fusion sooner than later, because if I don't, the damage is going to get worse and worse, and then, my arms are going to end up just shrinking to nothing.
Have you looked into replacement discs?
Yeah, no, but you know what? I just got an email from a doctor in New York, and he told me he was doing it. And so I'm going to call him in this next couple of weeks to see if we can set up an appointment.
Aljamain Sterling, the former UFC bantamweight champion, he injured his neck really badly and then got fouled in a title fight. Actually, it was very controversial because Pyotr Yan, the Russian cat who hit him with a knee to the head while he was down, lost his title that way. So he lost his title because even though Aljamain's a sensational fighter, everybody was giving him shit because he won the title because of that. So then he goes and gets a disc replaced in his neck, defends the title, and dominates Pyotr Yan in the rematch, beats him in the rematch, and then goes on to defend the title a couple more times. and then just lost it to Sugar Sean O'Malley. But he's got an artificial disc in his
It
neck.
worked extremely well for him, yeah.
It worked, and he's good. He's good to go now.
What did they
I
make
need
that
to
out
look
of?
into that.
Titanium. It's a titanium articulating disc. So instead of fusing the disc, this titanium. See if you can find it online, Jamie. Articulating titanium disc replacement for spinal vertebrae, cervical, I think. So Eddie Bravo has one in his lower back too, and they
do lower backs too.
yeah, they do lower backs, and what they do is this is what it looks like. So instead of fusing your discs, which the problem with fusing your vertebrae is you no longer have any movement. With this, it allows you to have movement, and I think it lasts for a long fucking time.
You know, it's crazy. I had a doctor when I broke my neck the second time. He wanted me to do fusion, and he told me that he's going to have to do 3 levels, and then I'd have to retire. Ooh. And I was like, oh, that might not be an option. It was the same doctor that Stone Cold Steve Austin had. And Steve still has problems to this day with the fusion.
Everybody I know that had fusion has real problems.
Yeah, and I see. That's why I'm nervous about getting it, and that's why I'm glad I found this doctor in New York City that can do it. I didn't know it was like there was a doctor out there that could do that kind of stuff.